Hi, I'm going to recite my speech, The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost, and here are my note cards. So here we go. Two woods diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveler long I stood, and looked on one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear. Though as for that, the passing there had worn them really about the same. And that morning equally lay, in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day! Yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. Two woods diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. So for those of you who didn't research the meaning of this poem like I did, I was just going to break it down stanza by stanza. So the first stanza discusses the speaker's position and how he wants to take both roads, but ultimately knows that he can't. The second stanza goes into him taking the road less traveled. He sees it's fresh, he sees it's grassy and green, but the grass is always greener on the other side, and he realizes at the end that they're really about the same. In the third stanza, the author discusses that life is short, and he could not go back to travel both, because the choices that you make change your life, whether it's for the better or the worse, and it's impossible to go back and remake a decision. In the fourth stanza, this was really up for you to decide. He says that he's telling you the story with a sigh, and that's up for the reader to decide whether it was good or bad. And then he says that it's made all the difference, and that's also for you to decide if it's good or bad. I took it as a positive interpretation, and that it was a sigh of relief, because ultimately at the end he's just grateful for his life, and there's nothing he would go back and relive. I think that Robert Frost was trying to convey that decisions are choices that we make for ourselves, and every choice defines us. It doesn't matter whether a choice is right or wrong, but they shape us into the person that we were meant to be. I feel like a lot of people, as well as myself, it doesn't matter if you're 5 or 15 or 25 or 50 or 500, I think that people just spend way too much time thinking about what's right and what's wrong. And they spend way too much time looking at the choices other people are making when they really don't trust themselves enough to make the decision that's good for them. I think that you should make your decision for you and nobody else. Don't let anybody else sway you or try and talk you out of something that you love. Don't focus on what's right and what's wrong, but look down each road or choice as far as you can to see it how it's one day going to affect your future. I think as honor students, a lot of us are very concerned about our future, as we should be. We have the right, but at the same time, I think that takes away a little bit from being a teenager and making mistakes, and we beat ourselves up so much when we do something wrong or we do something that wasn't the right decision. But who is it to judge if it's right or wrong, if it's shaping us into the person that we're meant to be? I think we should all spend less time worrying about what our parents taught us or what we were raised by, and we should just live and enjoy every moment of this beautiful life that we were given. As long as you can live every day with no regret, I think you can say it's been a great day for you. And ultimately know that Whether you did make a choice that maybe wasn't right for you, it shaped you into the person that you're meant to be. Whether it's fate or God or the universe, it's somehow chiseling you into this person that you were meant to be. So don't worry about what other people are doing. Don't do it. Focus on you and take each road like Robert Frost did. Try and evaluate what it may do to your future. And I think as long as you can do that, you're going to have a great life ahead of you. I feel like that's really the message that Robert Frost was trying to convey in this poem.